Why mail-in votes lean blue? Guys, I mean, does anybody not know this? I don't understand. Does anybody not know this? Where's the meme? Where's the meme? After weeks of Trump saying like, "Oh, don't vote by mail, don't vote by mail," and then like, go vote in person. And then people are like, okay, if Trump is telling all his supporters to go vote in person and not voting by mail, people were like, oh yeah, I know what's going to happen. People were like, oh no, 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 no. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. In these states, people who vote in person, those are going to be counted first, and in a few states, it's going to look like Trump is winning. And people are going to be like, yay, we're winning. And then the mail-in votes are going to come. And because Trump kept on telling them over and over and over and over again that, mail-in ballot sucks, mail-in ballot sucks, don't, no, 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 to mail-in ballots. That's going to be mostly blue. And then the mail-in votes are going to come. And it's going to shift the direction to the other side. And then Trump is going to be like, cheating, cheating. Guys, like, this was, so many people predicted this. And like, holy, and he like hinted like he's going to do that. He's like, oh yeah, they're going to, oh, mail-in ballots, they're going to cheat, huh? People are like, oh shit, we know what's going to do. Oh fuck, we know what this is going to do. And then people are like, guys, this is what's going to do. This is what he's going to do. This is what they're going to do. Don't fall for it. It's going to be, at first, it's going to look red. And then when they count the mail-in ballots, it's going to look blue. And they're going to be shocked. And they're going to be like, this is cheating. We know these morons are so predictable. This is going to happen. And it happened. It happened it happened. Like, oh, surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise, it happened. Wasn't there a video of Bernie Sanders, like, saying exactly that? Here, look, this is the meme that I posted on my wall. I shared from Atheist Republic. Look at this. This is exactly how it was. Like, what do you think? What did you think is gonna happen? Surprise. Oh yes, yeah, Mars. I can't say that word. Anyway, so why mail-in votes lean blue? Yeah. Part of the reason races in battleground states are so close and subject to change has to do with mail-in voting and the way these votes are counted. Some states like Pennsylvania could not start counting those votes until polls close on election day. Across the country, states were seeing more mail-in ballots than ever before because of the pandemic. Yeah. You're like, oh, why is it different this time? Yeah, because there's a goddamn pandemic! With many elections officials warning it will take a while to count all of them. Yeah, and people are like, yeah, guys, how can you, like, oh, why is it taking so long? People were telling you everything that you think is cheating. People were telling you how this is going to happen and why before it happened, okay? Everything was, was one of the most transparent, okay. Many of these mail-in votes lean in favor of Democrats. Yeah. While Trump and others on the right would like to paint that as a suspicious image, the fact that these ballots favor Democrats is a mess of Trump's own making. The president has spent a large part of the year making repeated, unfounded claims about absentee voting. Yeah, okay. He has urged against it, saying it is unreliable and could lead to mass voter fraud, despite there being no evidence to support this. And yeah, a lot of people act like this is something new. This method of voting is like has been used for a very long time in the United States. And the only difference is that more people are doing it this time because of the pandemic. And guess what? Trump, you would expect the side, even without Trump like fear-mongering about this whole mail-in votes, even without him doing that, you would expect the side that doesn't think viruses are real and like this is like a a globalist conspiracy to like sell vaccines and make the vaccines turn into chips in your head or something, you would think that that side that has views like that is less likely to worry about the pandemic and less likely to use, mail-in ballots. So even if Trump wasn't doing this, this is what you would expect. But obviously, after Trump telling his followers that this mail-in ballot is like a conspiracy against democracy, then of course this would, like, honestly, what did anybody else expect? One thing they keep showing is like, oh, Trump was leading, and then when they counted the mail-in ballots, it just jumped up. We're like, oh my God, look at this, it jumped up. Yeah, because they with the mail-in ballots, they announced the results all at the same time, other than like a lot of the ones that were being counted, the direct ones were being counted one by one. In some areas, the mail-in ballots were being counted all at the same time. They counted and they were added to the results, so it obviously is going to look like a jump. But all of this was available, like all of the process, all of the details of exactly how every single vote was being counted in every single state. It was publicly available before they did that. If you don't know how is this happening, that doesn't mean there's a conspiracy going on. God damn it, man! Every time when people, do you think these people would have doubted any of these Trump supporters? Would have a shred of doubt if things were going their way, but in the exact same method, like the same methods. They would have been like making fun of the other side for claiming conspiracy theories. Okay, he has also played down the pandemic, urging people to continue on with their normal lives. Because of this, his supporters were much more likely to vote in person instead of by mail, while Democrats were more likely to send their ballots via post. This has led to Biden taking strong leads in absentee ballots in key states. This has long been expected. And Trump's effort to make this look suspect contradict the warning elections experts have been giving since the summer. Guys, the reason why these warnings were there is because a lot of Trump supporters are so predictable. And Trump was also so predictable. They could tell way ahead of time what's going to happen. People told you exactly what's going to happen. Many have been trying to prepare Americans for the fact that mail-in votes will take a while to count and that they will likely turn states blue as they trickle in.